Witness a remarkable moment unfold on the sun-drenched plains of Africa, a testament to the intricate web of life that binds all creatures. A perilous accident, an unexpected hero, and a display of nature's raw emotional weight. Have you ever seen such an alliance in the wild? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more incredible stories from our planet. Here, under the vast African sky, where the air shimmers with the heat of the day, lies a small oasis of life. A low, circular wall of weathered stone, built with purpose by the diligent hands of the rangers, forms a well, a vital reservoir in this often arid land. It nestles beneath the spreading canopy of an ancient acacia tree, its feathery leaves offering a dappled shade against the relentless sun. Among the sturdy branches of this acacia dwells a creature of immense intelligence and quiet observation, a magnificent gorilla. From his arboreal vantage point, he witnesses the ebb and flow of life around the waterhole. Elephants with their leathery hides, graceful giraffes reaching down with elegant necks, and the ever-present zebras with their striking stripes, all come to quench their thirst. But it is another family that commands our attention. A pride of 5 formidable lionesses and their tiny cub, barely a few weeks into its fragile existence, are frequent visitors to this precious water source. This is the dry season, a time when the land tightens its grip and water becomes more precious than gold. For the creatures of this savanna, the well beneath the acacia is not just a source of refreshment, it is a lifeline. Today, however, an unusual scarcity hangs in the air. The water level in the stone well is alarmingly low. The familiar rumble of the ranger's water truck has yet to break the morning stillness. The adult lionesses, their powerful frames radiating a quiet urgency, manage to lower their heads to reach the dwindling water. But for the tiny cub, its legs still wobbly and its reach limited, the life-giving liquid remains tantalizingly out of reach. Driven by an instinct as old as life itself, the small feline, a bundle of innocent curiosity and burgeoning strength, ventures too close to the low stone lip. Its tiny claws scrabble for purchase on the smooth, unforgiving surface. For a heart-stopping instant, its footing gives way. With a soft yelp of surprise, the little lion tumbles into the well, its small body disappearing below the waterline, only its head remaining precariously above the surface of the shallow pool. Panic erupts amongst the lionesses. Their low growls escalate into guttural roars of distress and confusion as they circle the well, their powerful bodies tense with anxiety. From the depths of the stone enclosure comes the faint, whimpering cries of their trapped offspring, a sound that tears at the very fabric of their primal bonds. Across the sun-baked plains, the deep, resonant roar of a male lion cuts through the air. It is a sound born of instinct, a powerful, urgent call that carries for miles across the open savanna, a father's awareness of his pride's distress. High in the branches of the acacia, the watchful gorilla hears the distant rumble. His intelligent eyes, usually filled with a calm knowing, narrow slightly. The shift in the savanna's soundscape speaks of an unfolding crisis. An innate understanding of the wild's delicate balance tells him that something is gravely amiss. At that very moment, the familiar drone of an engine breaks the tense silence. A ranger, at the wheel of his water tanker, is en route to replenish the well. Hearing the unusual intensity of the lion's roar, a primal urgency in its tone, he instinctively presses down on the accelerator, the vehicle lurching forward as he steers towards the source of the commotion. With a fluid grace that belies his size, the gorilla moves. Powerful muscles ripple beneath his dark fur as he swings effortlessly through the canopy, his large frame navigating the branches with surprising speed and agility. His focus is unwavering, directed towards the acacia tree that stands sentinel beside the troubled well. Reaching the edge of the clearing, his keen eyes take in the scene below. The 5 lionesses pace restlessly, their anxiety palpable. And there, within the stone confines of the well, he sees the small, struggling form of the lion cub, its desperate whimpers echoing in the still air. A remarkable decision takes shape in the gorilla's intelligent mind. Without hesitation, he ascends higher into the acacia, his gaze fixed on a sturdy branch that extends directly over the well's opening. With one powerful hand, he secures his grip on the branch. Then, with controlled strength, he lowers his massive frame, his body dangling downwards, reaching towards the trapped and vulnerable cub. Meanwhile, the ranger arrives at the edge of the clearing, his vehicle kicking up dust as he brakes sharply. He takes in the chaotic scene, the agitated lionesses, the precarious situation at the well, but his years of experience in the wild allow him to maintain a crucial calm. With astonishing dexterity, the gorilla swings his body, using his weight for balance as he inches closer to the whimpering cub. His movements are deliberate, each reach calculated to avoid further alarming the already distressed lionesses. The five mothers watch with a mixture of fear and a dawning sense of hope. Their low growls are now tinged with a desperate plea, their instincts torn between protecting their young and the bewildering sight of this unlikely intervention. Gently, yet with a firm grip, the gorilla reaches out and grasps the cub by the scruff of its neck, a hold familiar to any lioness, the way they themselves carry their young. Suspended precariously above the water, the gorilla exerts his considerable strength, slowly but surely lifting the sodden and terrified cub upwards, away from the confines of the well. The ranger sees his opportunity. Moving with a cautious bravery, he edges his way through the protective circle of lionesses. They eye him warily, their instinct to defend their young battling with the extraordinary scene unfolding before them. Reaching the well's edge, he extends both arms upwards, offering a silent gesture of assistance. Understanding the ranger's intent, the gorilla carefully transfers the precious cargo, gently placing the small, trembling body of the lion cub into the outstretched hands. The ranger, his heart pounding, lifts the wet and shivering creature onto the solid ground. With an immediate surge of relief, the five lionesses converge on their offspring. They nuzzle, lick, and inspect the small, waterlogged body, their low purrs a symphony of maternal comfort. The tension that had gripped the clearing begins to dissipate, replaced by a palpable sense of gratitude. The ranger, his task complete, slowly retreats, respecting the space and the powerful bond of the lionesses and their cub. He watches as the little one, though shaken, is quickly enveloped in the warmth and reassurance of its mother's embrace. High above, amidst the dappled sunlight filtering through the acacia leaves, the gorilla pulls himself back onto the sturdy branch. His work is done. He melts silently back into the verdant foliage, once again becoming the unseen guardian of this wild domain. The little lion cub, wet and undoubtedly frightened, is alive and unharmed, nestled safely amongst its kin, the ordeal already fading into the background of the relentless rhythm of the savannah. The ranger observes with a quiet satisfaction as the lion pride begins to move away, the small cub now trotting safely in the midst of its protective mothers. The rumble of his water truck grows louder as he prepares to replenish the well, ensuring this vital source of life remains available for the next thirsty visitors, be they elephant, giraffe, or zebra. High in his acacia perch, the gorilla settles back into his leafy sanctuary, once more the silent sentinel of the plains. The extraordinary act of rescue fades into the tapestry of the wild, a testament to the unexpected connections and the inherent compassion that can sometimes emerge in the most untamed corners of our planet. Reflect on this remarkable alliance, a fleeting moment of interspecies understanding, a powerful reminder of the potential for kindness that lies within the wild heart of nature. Here, beneath the golden light filtering through the acacia leaves, the well once again becomes a symbol of life and enduring hope. This incredible event reminds us that even in the face of adversity, the bonds of life and unexpected acts of compassion can prevail. If this story of resilience and interspecies connection has moved you, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales from the natural world. where every creature plays a vital role in the grand theater of life.